Not so long ago, we had a look at some gameplay from Sons of the Forest, which is an upcoming horror survival game, and is also the sequel to The Forest. And when we had a look at that gameplay, the only thing I knew about the release date was that it was coming in February 2023. But we have had some big news, not only for the release date, but also for the possibility of a console release for the game. So when it comes to the release date, everywhere I look now is saying that this game is releasing on the 23rd of February. I'm still not entirely sure if that's going to be the exact release date, because if you look at the game on Steam, it just says Feb 2023. There's no specific date there, unless the developers just haven't got around to updating it because they're busy doing other things. But so far, what we've seen about the release date is that it's coming on the 23rd of Feb. Now, when it comes to the console release, it's not a guarantee it's ever going to happen, but the developers also have not said that it's completely out of the question. What they have done instead is said that right now, the game will only launch on PC, because what they want to do with the game being so ambitious and also around 4 times bigger than The Forest, with Sons of the Forest, they want to focus on the PC release, and they want to make sure that everything works properly and everything like that before they consider porting it over to console. But they said they would absolutely love at some point to be able to release it on console, and I think that is fantastic, even though it might take a couple of years. So in a way, it's frustrating. The accessibility is not there in terms of platform choice to play the game. But if they were to rush it out, they released it on PC and there were issues and stuff, there were things they weren't happy with. If they've rushed the release on console, it would probably be a buggy mess. It would be another one of those games where you're paying money to play something that's not an enjoyable experience, something that's not fully polished. So while I totally understand the frustration some players are going to have, at the same time I think it's a very good idea to not rush the console release, get the game up and running properly on PC first, and then in the future talk about the possibility of a console release, because this game is incredibly ambitious. They're basically just expanding upon the first game they released, which I think is a very good idea. It's a sequel. It should be at least somewhat similar to the previous game. But when it comes to ambition, I mean, we've got a mute companion that you have to command around with a notebook. The building and stuff looks way more in depth than it was in The Forest. And when it comes to enemies, there's these new features where you can scare off groups of enemies, like they will feel intimidated, they'll back down from a fight, and basically they've just made them smarter in a lot of different areas. And I'm not going to go into too much more detail, I don't want this video to drag on, but I will be going into a lot more detail in an upcoming video where we go through everything we know about the game so far. And what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about the Sons of the Forest game in the comments. And check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.